All right, folks, the deck is Deck of Lunacy Spell Mage. The goal of the deck is to draw the Deck of Lunacy early, convert all of our spells into something that costs 3 more. Now, we have very specific targets that we're looking for here. From 9 mana spell, or from 6 mana spells, we can go directly to 9 mana spells, but there's only one 9 mana spell in Rune of the Archmage. The same is true for some of our 4 mana spells, which will always hit a Mask of Cthulhu, and we've got a decent chance off of the Mask of Cthulhu to hit Drakefire Amulet and get some big dragons. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. What are the decks like, out of curiosity? They are meta-adjacent decks. I wouldn't consider them perfectly refined, but they give you a good start. I will also caution you that they are not what a lot of... Some of them are the archetypes that people are predicting will be the best decks in the format, but not entirely complete within, like, the refined list. Like, we know pretty certainly that Outcast, Questline Demon Hunter, and Questline Druid are going to be very strong decks in the format because they have lost almost no cards as a result of the rule set. I'll take streamer mode off here in a moment. Between games.
Well met.
Hey at Roffle, do we get more advice for breaking the law today?
To be clear,
wow,
I have never given any advice. That is up to chat. I do not condone their behavior. I disavow it profusely. So this is probably Questline Demon Hunter, right? That's going to be the good deck. Maybe not.
Well
Could just be
met.
regular Outcast. Sans Ideas. Thank you for the prime. I think this is, early on, this is a format where people that have played a lot of Wild will probably have a pretty decent advantage because, like, you can just take 2 of the very best decks in the format, cut 1 or 2 cards, and you're set.
to effectively break the law, I recommend eating a sandwich while Roffle streams.
How dare you? I can't believe you would even suggest that. That's the worst crime of all. Forget the deliverings. Don't you dare do that. Oh, it's big Demon Hunter. These freezes are probably going to be good then.
You will be my first victim.
Wait, that's really bad for me.
Fine, we can deliver people for you instead.
Yeah, that's not what I was getting at.
Well met.
I am very excited for Twist. This will be the dawn of a new age. I have built 6 different versions of C:7 Rogue. I am now on C:7 Twist Rogue main.
I love the way
Would you rather
Brian says that
chat
archetype.
gets to eat during your stream, or you have to start paying Brian $10 per month?
Look, I don't like dealing with hypotheticals that are completely lose-lose like that. So I'm just going to refuse to answer. Thank you, Onu.
Well met.
Thank you, Toshi, for the prime. This is unfortunate for me. All right, we're just gonna take this beating so that I can get to the next game. This coming in down just absolutely wrecked me. But thank you also, EC, for 61 months. I'm excited for you to try out the
Which sandwich
SI7.
suggest me a sandwich? Would you suggest me a sandwich? Suggest Brian. Wow.
Brian doesn't know anything about sandwiches. He's just a big dummy that doesn't even exist in the corporeal world. But thank you, suggest me a sandwich. Type !twist for the details on Twist. Or you can go to the beginning of the stream where I explained it in great detail. But I cannot feasibly answer that question every time it is asked of me.
This ends now.
You asked for it.
This is honestly a decent curve. The problem is that we die to oh, it's not questline again.
So you get the coin.
Oh, thank you, Hearth.
Use it wisely.
Is this just the same opponent?
I ate a sandwich during a stream once. I will never do it again. Wow.
Yeah. I'm glad you learned your lesson. Thank you, Get the Let Out. Oh, fantastic. Now we can go here into here for, like, the true dream. Hey, welcome, Alkali. Here. Here.
Well met.
Most Adaka. Give her the prime. This seems familiar. Seems pretty good for next turn if we don't immediately lose to that same demon again. Okay, good start. It is now your turn.
You will be my first victim.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
How is it even possible?
Amazing.
Amazing. Scourge and Twist seems fun. I didn't think about that, but you're absolutely right. Some of the things that like need to be explored a little bit more are the Discover and randomly generated pools. Don't have any death rattles, so we're safe here. Is this only enemy minions? Sure. Let's start here. Objection seems good. Wait, what is currently in place? Okay, yeah, let's go objection.
Well met.
Whose grave is it, Roffle?
Ain't my grave. Look, we're gonna have to hold back on the Infinitize for a moment. Thank you, Sean, for the 2 months. We're gonna have so many Dreadsteeds. This also seems likely to recast. That's why we picked objection. Seems likely to recast the Scourge, right? Does that have the spell type?
No, my
A little bit short here. Let's see if we can just get lethal off of this. Fantastic. Maybe off of this. I know we aren't finale in it, but rip. Alright, we'll just build a snowman. Does Firestone add-on do anything? Not right now, because this is a brand new format
Well played.
that isn't even out yet. Wait, yeah, the Glacial Mystery shouldn't have been a possibility there, right? Huh. Well, maybe give Ike a moment to get into game. I don't want to queue into him, like, on repeat. Yeah, welcome, Ogre. Small indie company? Yeah, God forbid that something brand new in a beta has very minor bugs. What are we ever going to do? Alright. Hopefully we get someone new. Chad's backseating Blizzard again? I mean,
Jaina versus Thrall.
try and stop them.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Obviously, beta means 100% final content. I mean, it's not even in beta yet. This is this is pre-beta. You're being silly. Opponent is Quest Shaman? I mean, it's probably likely. The thing about Quest Shaman, though, is it's likely to be as good as people think it will. Because people have no understanding of what's actually good and what. That said, I'm playing a meme deck, so there's mine. But people seem to be, like, massively misunderstanding what's likely to be strong in this format, in my opinion. Seem to have a big advantage being a wild player. I think that, yeah, all of the wild players probably have a big advantage in the format because
Well met.
Could you repeat that?
crisp. Thank you for the prime.
I'll write that down.
Because there are just like so many. Like people think Mizaki Mage is going to be good, right? Like that just gets dunked on by a questline druid. The things banned in Wild, banned here as well, Tome Tampering and Crimson Clergy? No, they shouldn't be. Because some of the enablers for those cards are not available, so. The Initiate set is legal, yes. You can, again, type !twist for the full details.
There is little time.
Storm is in me.
Something tells me Mark is going to dominate this game mode for a solid 2 weeks. I don't think Mark plays decks that where the goal is to dominate usually. We can get a Varden turn next turn. Which we'll be able to kill that. Like, I'm fairly certain the decks that will dominate this format are currently dominating Wild. So there's going to be very few surprises, IMO. Maybe I'm just used to Wild, but watching this new format reminds me of Standard too much. Might check out sets that are old enough. Yeah, but, like, I think... First of all, I think it's going to more closely resemble Wild in the decks that are good is what the whole point that I'm making here. But I think that, yeah, that's... I understand why they chose the sets that they did for the first season. Just to make it more approachable. Like, I don't know. It's not... This is a Knights of the Frozen Throne. That shouldn't be in here. But it's not as interesting to me personally as some of the options that I'm sure they'll probably get to in later seasons. They should have added a different rule to make it different from Wild. That's exactly what those are the words I'm saying. But this is the introduction. Things will be different in the future. Yeah, it seems to be just the Frozen Throne sets, though, doesn't it? Should have a clear on at least a large portion of this next turn, depending on if and what they develop here. People like to underestimate aggro decks at the start of new formats. I don't think aggro decks are what are concerning, or at least not what I would classify as aggro decks.
Free bits? Twisted.
They aren't free, though.
You need to chill out.
Unless somehow you got them for free. But thank you, Dark Graydon, for the bits. Do I need to worry about getting just like bursted down here? Like, should I be developing these solid alibis? Yeah, welcome, Siri. Okay. Oof. That's one instance where the, wait, Charge Call is terrible. What? Only Charge Call for 7, get Glug every time?
Well met.
Keep on keeping on.
Hey, Evident. Thank you for the 33 months. Really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. I haven't generated a lot of spells is a concern with the Rommath here, right? Okay, so it just heals them. Sure. It's kind of bad for me. Pretty good for me. I mean, I haven't died yet, right? Alakir and at 8 and Draco at 9. Yeah, 10 is a big bummer. Like, you kind of rely on neutral cards when you do play the Charge Call a lot of times. I wonder if Fear Paladin will dominate, especially with fleet rules. I think a lot of people think so, but I do not. I think they're much better. They're like, Pure Paladin is not competitive in Wild. There are two decks that are almost Wild, like, playable that are available in Twist. Those decks will be strong for sure. I think people are massively overestimating how strong Pure Paladin will be. I really needed a freeze effect here.
Time runs out on me.
We're really good at getting additional copies of Infinitize. And Glacial Mysteries. Finally. I actually should have done this before the Flurry in case I hit the Shattering Blast, then I'd want to keep the Flurry. Right. Is Twist supposed to be Diet Wild or Heavy Standard? Neither. It changes. The entire point is that it changes. Fortunately, I think we are kind of in a bad spot here, even with all of the shenanigans we've managed. I need to like generate some solid alibis, I think. That's not a very good card. Nor is it meant to be legal, right? Runic Carvings. Oof. Those aren't good enough.
Well played.
Yeah, we just got the Lunacy a little bit too late. Ultimate Infestation, though, yeah.
Storm is in me.
That could have been good.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
After all that, and it wasn't even a big overdraft at the end? That's disappointing. Casting something that wasn't BM? That's fine, yeah.
Jaina versus Jaina.
Alright, well earlier we had a prediction that Mark is going to dominate this format, so we'll find out if that's true. We'll see if he can handle the deck of Lunacy. I mean, might as well just keep this, right? I feel like I can have a greedier keep against Mark, right?
Happy spring.
Just coin the Lunacy.
Hello.
It's the Giga Chad play, right?
What an event!
Does he have it too? Oh. What is BM? I'm new and actually trying to learn Hearthstone. It's when you have to go to the bathroom. Or when you play Hearthstone on the toilet.
Job's done.
I was a little bit concerned about a counterspell there, is why I didn't just rip the... the Arcane Intellect. Oh yeah, we did it again. Oh my god, we've got... That's a lot of damage. Roffle, give me your player number, I want to play with you. No? I'm on a test server right now. So even if that were possible, that's not, like, that's not what we're doing here. Generally speaking, it's also, you'll have more success by asking rather than demanding.
A little distracted.
Ooh!
Job's done.
So I think what he's going for is Drakefire Amulet into the big Waker card. Because, like, there should only be a singular dragon in the Discover pool. Hala OTK? Yeah, I think that's the idea. So, we just gotta go faster than that. Pretty decent outcome compared to Wild. Although, I guess we do have a 1-2 and a 2-2 still. Okay, so, like, a big Deathborne is getting set up here. And played.
Time runs out on me.
sessions, you need to chill out.
Let us dance the night away.
Then 17, 20. Yeah, there's the Drake Fire. We just have lethal set up here. So if all of these get to attack, we will win with the Pyroblast. Looks like we're getting cleared low. Unlucky he wasn't able to set that up with the just need to survive this turn. So, set up lethal. Hope we don't die. I think there might be some biscuits that are gonna kill me.
Wow, a new month and another free sub. Now that's a twist.
Yeah, we're dead.
Well played.
Hey, thank you, Darth Rad, for the 6 months. There he goes, dominating format. Yeah. Yeah, that turn 9 combo is certainly going to...
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Alright, surely this is the mirror match, right? Let's look for Lunacy. How's Tro so far? It's fun. That's a Mark's first win today? Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be mean. Similarly, I've only won one game, so it's not like meant to be demeaning. It's just the decks we play against the decks that other people in the mode are playing right now. Wait, this with a Rommath in hand? So now we just have infinite Rommaths.
Job done.
Allegedly. As long as we don't have like any other minions in hand when we play the first one.
Done.
So what's that secret? Something that interacts with minions? It's bad for my Rommath game plan. You have infinite Rommaths, you cannot play Geyser. I'm more. Look, I can't afford to overdraw here as much as I want to. I can't give up the Lunacy here. I need to be able to play this before I can fill my hand. Or fair game, that would have gone off the first turn that it was down when I didn't ping face. So I can say with great certainty that it is not, in fact, rigged fair game. Pexus Blast is the likely option here. Okay. How can I get rid of these flurries?
Job's done.
There we go.
Well met.
25 months down, 44 more to go.
Nice. Thank you, Bologna, for the 25 months.
Time runs out on me.
Uh-oh. Need to find a solid alibi to deal with those.
Job's done.
For the turn that they wake up, so I need to draw pretty heavily next turn, which is why I wanted to make hand space. That's not good. GG. It's incredibly frustrating. We just keep losing to fortunate draws. But this is almost certainly the game. Eventually we'll lose at least.
You cannot quell our flames.
Yes. Yes. We are currently playing a deck that is entirely built around random generation. We have in fact noticed that it's generating cards outside of what it's meant to. Okay. Priest should be a good matchup, although it is Jombre, so it could be like an overheal type thing.
You asked for it.
I'm not the person to ask whether that is a feature or a bug. I'm not on the Hearthstone developer team. I don't know. Nobody knows. The format is negative 5 days old. Based on my understanding of the format, though, I don't think it's intended, but I'm not able to confirm that.
Well met.
Hilarious. Thank you for the prime. Oh, this is the exact draw I was going for here. So now we can do this. They have minions in hand, but I'm afraid that those minions might just, like, kill me immediately. Okay, we're gonna have to ditch the Infinitize here, I think. Just get that in the Rommath pool.
We will feed on this world. We will feed on this world.
Is there any, like, thing you can do for card draw here? Or is it just to generate a bunch of... Oh.
We're gonna be rich.
Chat is in no backseating mode. I will try backstanding. Wow.
Good luck with that, Cheesy. Thank you for the tip, though. Hold here. We can play a variety of things next turn. What's a 3/5? I was really looking for a solid alibi off of that rewind. Is that elemental in the format? Swapped health. Oh, it swapped health with, okay, with the Nazmani. I forgot how, I haven't seen Switcheroo in so long, I forgot how it worked. I thought it swapped both sets of stats again. Nice. So both Bloodweavers are down, aren't they? Lyra, that's... Okay, well, I forgot about that option.
We will feed on this world.
Uh-oh. Oh god, the Rommath. That was a snap pick. Oh no. Oh god, not again. Can DK be competitive with a more limited card pool? Not with these rule set, I don't think, but maybe eventually. Good to have. Okay, please don't kill me. But there's got to be a shard, right? This has a solid alibi in it, but I don't know if that's going to be enough at this stage. Okay, this seems like a good sign so far. Wait, that's in my deck, that is what that means. Only you are able to tell if the drops are working. I cannot provide that information for you. There should be a point in your Twitch account that has that information. I do not have it. Save me, Rommath!
Think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
That's not saving me.
Well met.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Onu, thank you for the 4 months at tier 3. Very much appreciated. Oh, because of the coin, I didn't actually get the Infinitize finale back. That's amazing. I thought his name was Rommath until now. To be fair, that's probably at least in part because so did I, and I called him that for a very long time. So it's possible you only have me to blame. I think they do have a dragon in hand, right?
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
What have I done? I'm dead. Their Rommath was better. Look, at least we can confirm my deck is working really well for the opponents.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
Yes, Puzzle Box is, or Darkman Fair is in it, and that's why we have the Mask of Cthulhu, so that we can Lunacy it into a 50-50 between Pyroblast and Yogbox. Oh wait, no, it's not Yogbox that we're going for. It's, no. Yeah, Darkmoon Fair is not where Puzzle Box comes from. It's, Saviors. This is potentially going to be a very bad matchup. Okay, not Questline, thank God. Yeah, Drakefire Amulet is the 10-drop that we're actually going for because we always get Hala. Doesn't seem like it's going to be terribly helpful in this situation. Oh, welcome, Janae. Haven't been hitting the best spells just yet.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Like, it will be good if I ever get corpses. That doesn't seem likely to be good, though.
Job done.
Man. So far, these have been just complete whiffs. Welcome, Claynox.
Well met.
Bluely pinning. Give her the prime. Oh my God. What is happening here?
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
I'm going to regret this, I'm sure, but I just, like, I need something. I've got nothing but answers.
Well met.
Hi Roffle, well met.
Hey, well met indeed, Ollie. Thank you for the 2 months.
My hand is too full.
Whoopsie. How did that even happen?
Good morning, my beautiful Kelp.
Well met.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, thank you, Flouty Bear, for the 3 months. Welcome the name I use. Glad you made it over to the Twitch side of things here.
Speaks through us.
Sure. 6-9. Nice. Oof. Okay, we probably just use the Whirlpool here. Or we can just use the Clean the Scene. I do not want to do this, right? Because that's always going to hit the Rommath. How long are you planning to stream today? As long as I can go.
We all exist in harmony.
I believe I have about 6 hours allotted. We'll see if I'm able to make it that long. Oh my god, stop it. Just stop it.
In Monsters Incorporated from 2001, the wealthy CEO of Monsters Incorporated is held accountable for his actions. This is to remind the audience that the movie is a work of fiction.
Yeah, least believable thing about that movie, TBH. Thank you, Janae. I don't really want any of the spells that... That's what we're looking for. That we've already cast because they're so bad. Yeah, kitty cats. No, kill the minions, please.
Well met.
Uh-oh.
I'm ready.
Job's done.
To go front lines into Whirlpool.
My hand is too.
Oh, they burned Guff. Zero mana aquatic form? Are you kidding me?
Good morning, my beautiful Kel.
Oof. Oh, it's just to ramp this, that makes sense. But still feels kind of bad, man. Alright. Just, wait, what? Going for the whirlpool player here. It is a hefty mana investment there. Should be about out of resources for them. Most honest druid and you killed. Well, it's not over yet, although this is probably going to end it, right? Oh no! So I don't actually want to play this because it'll hit the whirlwind or the whirlpool. And then I'll lose my Zixors. Created by the way.
Of cards.
Ooh, fantastic! What a great last hurrah! Please kill me. Oh no, it's gonna kill the opponent, isn't it?
Of cards.
Yeah. Wait, that escalated quickly there at the end. You only YOLO once, chat.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
Like, win or lose, this is the only way that this game could possibly be concluded, right? There's a, jeez. There's a rune in here somewhere. But somebody died here. It's got to be the opponent.
Well met.
New mode, A.
There we go. Oh, this is the rune, isn't it? I was like, why are these all hitting the opponent? There we go. Nice clear board to end the game. Ike Cinema, thank you for the 14 months. Spooters. All right, I'll be right back. Give me one moment. We did it, chat. Our own deck won a game. And type !twist for details on the rule set.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Death is your future.
Warrior.
Asked for it.
In my video game? Roffle solved the meta day one. I mean, yes, but, like, this is not the deck that solves it. I think just about any wild player has pre-solved the metagame going into the format. And I rarely say things like that. I think it's just very accurate in this case. because two of the best decks in the Wild format are almost entirely playable in this format. Ooh. Maybe we can infinitize into a deck of Lunacy again. That was fun. Which decks? Questline Druid and Questline Demon Hunter. Questline Demon Hunter loses exactly one card. And Questline Druid loses like a handful, but they're not terribly consequential.
Burn away the blight.
Almost any Wild player has walk around talking about Questline Hunter. I think you overestimate Wild players. I mean, Questline Hunter, I don't think will be bad, but I don't think it's like, if it's not at the same, near the same level as Questline Druid and Demon Hunter in Wild, it's not like magically going to, you know, regain that. Got to prevent any surprise bolster value. Uh-oh. Forgot we're overdrawing here. I appreciate that, Zem. Glad you're liking the content. Look, I have never in my life been punished by an overdraw.
Hand is too full.
See? There is another minion there, you know? I just want to find the Lunacy, you know? Oh my god, it's beautiful. Look, I can take 9 for a turn, I'm no coward.
Burn away the blight.
Maybe I should have taken that mass polymorph after all. See, was that too much to ask for? Big Undead Warrior could be with Flesh Behemoth, Rattlegore, Mishmash, Invisible, just to name a few. You did name a few that are not possible in this format. Wait. Oh, it has to be a friendly minion. Roffle, do you agree with the statement Twist is a great tool to balance wildcards? No.
I wonder.
That's not the stated purpose of the format.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Your purpose awaits. Your blood for the sire.
Oh wait, am I dead here? I'm dead to a bridge riff. First riff. Can you criminal line up Rattlegore? No, that's why I said I can't target it. Otherwise I would have. Should probably used Alibi at some point. Yeah, I probably should have used Alibi at the point where the board was frozen. That's very smart, and not tried to buy a turn later. That is the definition of hindsight bias. Okay, probably Weapon Rogue if I had to guess, so I'm going to need to generate as many solid alibis as possible. Yeah, here comes the weapons. This could help me find multiple solid alibis, but this is probably just a nearly impossible matchup. This is not the kind of deck we want to queue into. I meant the turn you left a 9 attack minion and weapon on board, to be fair. Yeah, no, still, same thing applies. Solid alibi was a very important resource that 9 damage was not, or 8 damage, or whatever, was not worth saving it on. Sure. Dig yourself deeper into that hole. These are not playable cards. I lose this game.
My hand is too full.
Brittle. None of these cards are playable. What would be the good matchups for this deck? Things that are more board-based. Like off-board damage, I have just no way of stopping. That burn hurt. There's no world in which I'm making it to Rommath anyway. Like, the burn is meaningless. The game is already just over. Yeah, I've drawn just so horrendously bad for this matchup. Like, I don't... Stuff like Libram? Yeah, but we've seen 0 Libram Paladins. But we just don't really have a way to deal with off-board damage, which is going to be a lot of the format. Conceding not allowed. I didn't check the rules, but it's like, I don't know, people are trying to make content regardless, so. If I don't want people to concede to me when I'm trying to create content, I shouldn't concede to them. So even if it's not against the rules, it's rude. That weapon used to be meta, right? Yeah, there's always like some, discussion about what was better between self-sharpening and shank, but it depends on how many poisons are available, I think. You concede a lot on normal, though. That's just an unfathomably
You asked for it.
dumb thing to say. That is a completely different context, you absolute baboon. Alright, we do have a solid alibi. Okay, well. Now you're just intentionally trying to antagonize me, so. Which you have been doing since you joined this community, so please stop. Unfortunately, we got the same matchup. I need to take a few moments to get some coffee after this game so that I don't have that happen again. From the strongest decks are Questline, Demon Hunter, and Druid, are there any other standouts? Yeah, the Weapon Rogue is probably going to be good, or expected to be good as well. It's probably just going to take a similar role to what Kingsbane is, so worse than those decks, because it has bad matchups into those decks, but still, like, good into certain matchups. In particular, like, control decks, such as mine. Pure Paladin will probably be okay. It might do a decent job of, in particular, slowing down like questline Druid, because you can run a lot of Divine Shield taunts. But like, again, Pure Paladin doesn't keep up with wild questline.
Just realized the best part of Twist for streamers. It has more card variety than standard, but has absolutely no sticky finger tier tech for chat to request.
That's truly, truly the best case scenario, isn't it? Type exclamation point twist for the expansions that are legal. Do imps have any chance? Yeah, again, but like about as much chance as they have in wild, right? Like, again, two of the likely strongest decks in the format are refined, entirely playable wild decks. That is very, very hard for decks that can't compete with that in wild to somehow magically compete with that in Twist, isn't it? Yeah, there's the second alibi. At least there's no even shaman, yeah. Discover cards are significantly better in Twist, that's true, yes. Although some do seem to be a bit bugged. That might change a lot. Very unlikely. Because you know what decks do run Discover cards. Those two perfectly refined wild decks, you know? That might have been a waste of a solid alibi there. Are there any decent shaman decks? I think Questline will be okay, but not as good as some like people seem to be placing it. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the right time for that. Or maybe we're just dead here. Is it possible for Twist to have a meta? Do you think the changes would make that unlikely? Every competitive format is going to have a meta game. It's unrealistic to expect it not to. I think we're going to be like a turn too short. I've got 7, 8, 9. Nope, that got me there. Oof. I guess I just don't ever see there being an established meta. Why? Again, you can simply take 2 of the very best decks in the Wild format right now, make extraordinarily minor changes, and play them in this format. How would that not be a meta? I'll be right back. Yeah, of course, but now it's every month. It's going to be so quick. Again, that's just a changing meta. There will still be a meta during each of those months. I don't know. We're going to move on. I think a lot of times people ask me questions and they don't actually want my response. They want me to validate their opinion. But you can just like state the opinion. You don't have to ask me the question and then we can have that discussion. You don't have to ask me the question, say no, it's going, I disagree. You can just like, you can just start with the opinion.
You asked for it.
Are you fish or frog?
Aggro Druid? Yep. Let's kill beasts in case that becomes relevant. What happens if you play Deck of Lunacy with Shifting Scroll in your deck? Are they unaffected? I think it counts it as a 0 mana spell because, like, we have Vast Wisdom as an example of that type of situation. and Vast Wisdom into Scroll gives you a 0 mana spell, I believe. No Peasant Reader, how does Aggro Druid draw? Composting. That's just a guess. But that would be my best guess. It could also just be like a mid-rangey Beast Druid with Frostwolf Matriarch. Which, to be honest, would probably be a little bit better for me. Probably want to prioritize clearing this board if I can, because we're going into the 5 mana spell turn. Arbor up. How does From the Past work with Twist? Science commences. I think it'll just be wild, right? But that was part of why I chose this card. Also because it's fun. Any first guesses on bans? I don't think there are likely to be bans. In a format where... What? Man. People's expectations of balance have changed a lot over the years.
By my calculations, you need to chill out!
Reflect in the Moonwell.
That was the best hit. Ice block. Oh! I was just kidding. They don't have the mana for the Arbor up anymore.
Fishing line is sizzling.
Uh-oh. This could be bad. Alright, please don't die. I died.
Well played.
Their deck is more squirrel than card, yeah. At that point, it certainly was. Hey, see you later, caller. Thanks for hanging out.
Jaina versus Illidan.
Demons never expect me.
You asked for it.
All right, let's look for the Lunacy. On curve. All right. Simply do not die. Thoughts on non-questline Outcast Demon Hunter in the Twist format? It's probably about as good as it is in Wild. Maybe better, relative to the format. But it's just likely to be a worse version of the questline version. Similar to it is in Wild. Thoughts on Pure Pally being strong in Twist? I think people are vastly overrating it. They see no neutrals and think, ah, Paladin. But there aren't that many payoffs for a Pure Paladin that are that much worth. Like, again, 2 of the top decks in Wild are not only playable, but likely to be very strong in this format. If that's the case, and if Pure Paladin is nowhere even registering in the Wild format when it has those decks to compete with, how can it compete with those decks here, you know? Well, that seems like fun. Questline DH and what other deck? Questline Druid, which is the best deck in Wild. Good pickup for... This has to be cold case, right? But this is a...
Job's done.
Decent pickup for when they poop out the Wallopers and Brutes. Yeah, that's a really good way to condense it down. Standard Pure Paladin meets Wild Questline Druid. There's one that has a pretty obvious advantage there. Now, that said, you can build your... I think Pure Paladin will still be relevant in the format because you can build it in such a way that it is very difficult for... for Questline Druid to deal with, you know? I kind of just need to get stuff out of hand, so let's do this, even though it doesn't get me any value. No call to arms for Pure Paladin, sadly. I don't think even in Wild it would want call to arms, would it?
Hiding now?
Maybe, but not like the Libram version.
Hiding now.
Yeah, here's where the nonsense starts. That's unlucky for me.
Anyone order a ghoul to the face? Anyone order a ghoul to the face? Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
Well met.
Buff Sombra, thank you for the 3 months. Mech Paladin is a strong counter to Questline Druid due to the many Divine Shield taunts, and Pure Paladin can do the same. Not at the same, speed of Mech Paladin, right? and at the same pace. Mech Paladin is good because it draws cards for 5 cards for 4 mana.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
It's exactly like I'm playing Wild all over again. Although, this could do something.
They will never catch me.
I'm ready.
Play around Glide again. They're limited in threats, but I don't have, like, playable cards right now. Yeah, welcome, Justin.
My quest, my revenge, and all that's here.
It's kind of their... They have one more Walloper or one more Brute. No, what? Just one more Brute.
Who's hiding now?
So it's going to depend pretty heavily on this top deck. This is easily the worst possible draw in my deck.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
There's just nothing in my deck. There's another Silence. We're dead. But that was a horrendously bad outcome for me. Surprisingly, the deck that everybody knew was going to be good is good.
Jaina versus
Priest could be fun.
Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You
How varied
asked
are the
for
seasonal changes going to be? We don't know. Hopefully varied. Sand is not great against Priest. Questline Demon Hunter is pretty inconsistent though. You brick your outcast position and then you die to aggro. There's a lot less aggro in this format than there is in Wild, and it's one of the most successful decks in Wild right now, so.
Job's done.
Does Questline Demon Hunter lose to Questline Druid? Sometimes. It depends on how quickly they can get the brutes down and how many brutes they can get. What's that? Glacial Mysteries again? I'm in a situation where I can't get rid of the flurries again. You're welcome. Oh, they probably got the Infinitize or the Rommath. This is the second time we've given a priest to Rommath, hasn't it? Oh, unbelievable. That's better than giving a Rommath away. Alright, we're just gonna do this so that I can keep making irresponsible decisions. Is this Big Priest? No. What? Why would... There's no minions for Big Priest, or there's no, like, mass res effects for Big Priest, is there? Or minions available? Are they, like, Blood of Gahoon, but how do you res it? Speaking of aggro, what seems to be viable this format? Well, it has been 2 hours since the format was available to a very small number of people. Good God, that's bad. Well, that's one way to get rid of these flurries, I guess. Oh, I actually wanted that spell to go off. Oh, that's unreal. Yeah, welcome, Freezing. One. Thank you for the raid. We had a good stream. Oh, too powerful. That could actually be bad if they stole a Dawngrasp. So let's go ahead and play our Dawngrasp. And then that way we can burn some more cards. Thought you were only on YouTube? No, I split time between the 2 platforms for the past half year or so, and I'm currently doing an event that is Twitch only. Yeah, they're coming to the realization that my hand is bad, but they can get an Infinitize. Wait, why does that cost 0? Oh, because they still haven't played a spell. That makes sense.
Quickly.
Yeah, welcome, Swag. Is this at 3 or 4? 4. That's fine. That actually gives me a ping target now. Oh my god, this animation is miserable. This was dumb. Fantastic. Great timing on this. I mean, a Pyroblast is a Pyroblast, but a Runed Orb could be anything. Could even be a Pyroblast. Honestly, I think the Immolate helped. Yes, very much so. Is Yager in the rotation? No. Well, yes, but he's a neutral card, so he's unplayable.
Best case 0 mana Immolate still underwhelming.
Share your thoughts with the class now.
Oh no.
Thoughts with the class now.
That's a Rommath generator, right? So do I just have to play this? Not this turn. Could have hero powered that lifesteal minion after freezing him. I literally did. But I understand that. That's why I said, oh, that was a mistake. Wait, they played a Potion Evolution. They have infinite Rommath if I let them have it, so I need to play it next turn.
Sun sets.
Yeah, Elucia costs 1, so it's Elucia into Rommath is the concern. So I have to play this next turn. Immolate every turn? I don't think that's going to matter. Plus, they're not going to be able to get the Rommath if I play it next turn.
No creature deserves to be caged.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
Nice.
Consider this a house call.
Rommath knows where the place is.
Sun sets.
Nurse, cleaver.
Want to add a power word synchronize? Yeah. There's. Wait, this is going to. Oh no, it's fine. Got a fireball every turn. Rommath still needs to die stat. Why? The synchronize is already played, right? I guess it could still happen, but it solves that. Spooky. Flurry's dead into Rommath? Yeah, but there's a lot of interference happening with that now. And at least the Rommath didn't get drowned. Like, there was a drown that we saw earlier. That could have been bad as well. This is probably just going to be the rune, if I had to guess. The rest of my hand doesn't look great, though, does it? Could play a UI.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot of secrets. Oops. I think I need to test for Counterspell. And literally every other secret in the format. Which I don't entirely know how to do yet. I want that priest to random your deck better than you do so bad. It's already happened today. I don't need that kind of trauma again. Oh, that's not really what we want here, is it? Fun though. It is in fact what we want.
This area is off limits.
Let's get rid of the easy ones. Ice Block is not in the pool of cards, even the bugged pool of cards. Yeah, that's. I mean, we shouldn't be able to get Ultimate Infestation. Knights of the Frozen Throne seems to be stuck in there. Oh, that's bad. That's a lot of healing. Or not. Just 8. I have 11 damage next turn. It's unfortunate.
Quickly.
The path is clear for the worthy.
calculations, you need to chill out.
Job's done.
Oh no! Rigged fair game?
Hand is too full.
No. Bugged card won the game? I mean, could have won the game for me as well, though. So. Find a way to copy more dress. Yeah, Potion Evolution is live. Don't know where we stood on our 3-mana cards when.
You need to chill out. You need to chill out.
It's honestly probably better for me. That's a little bit less than ideal. So we're probably just gonna have to YOLO the rune here. It's also very close, but fortunately not quite good enough.
Let me remind you who you're dealing with.
It's a good start.
Charged and ready to rumble.
What?
Silama Salanore. Silama
That's lethal, right?
Salanore.
Not quite. Oh, I missed damage.
Silama Salanore.
Job's done.
Surely that won't matter.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Still don't have lethal because of the Starlight Groove. My god. This is very frustrating.
Share your thoughts with the class now.
I need, like, there are a lot of spells that do get me lethal here. There's Siphon Mana, a lot of 2-mana deal damage spells that will actually not be enough. I don't think I have lethal in those cases.
Well met.
Spells.
Wow, 29 months. That's almost 1 year and something. Thanks for the amazing streams, Roffle.
Job's done.
I appreciate that, Scarlet Bird. Thank you for the 29 months. I do not know how I win from here. Other than praying they don't have a holy spell or getting lucky off the top. Or them dealing damage to themselves off the explosive runes. Okay. That's often going to get the skeletal dragon, isn't it? I think we saw that happen earlier. Maybe I should have just gone with the another one portal.
Well met.
Oh no.
I'm running out of gods.
It's a horrendously bad draw.
No creature deserves to be caged.
Yeah, this is GG. Oh, very frustrating way to end this. Sunwell cannot be discovered. It is a neutral card. Academic espionage is not in the pool. Type exclamation point twist.
Those we love are never truly lost.
Oh, that's gonna be close to lethal on its own, isn't it? Just absolutely brutal 25 minutes of Hearthstone. Like, we set up lethal and everything, the randomly generated Starlight Groove just destroyed me.